Hey everybody, back again with day 23 of the 30-day mindful challenge. Today we're talking about goal setting. Goal setting is one of my favorite topics to talk about with people, because when we are able to identify and clarify what it is that we want in our life, we can create so much. Oftentimes we just kind of hope for things or want things, but we don't really set specific, mindful, intentional goals around them, and it's much harder to achieve them if we're not doing that. Mindful goal setting allows us the ability to reflect and to think about what our purpose is, what's going to help us grow, what's going to create meaning in our life, and what's going to help us to feel successful. That roadmap that we set up is the very tool that we can use to every single day reflect on, recenter ourselves with, refine and redefine as we need to, and move forward with. That is our stepping stone. Every day we have a different step that we can take or objective that we can meet. And so mindful goal setting is about you prioritizing yourself and what you want in your life as important. And you have to write them down, you have to stay positive with it, and in the next video I'm going to teach you how to do that. Like and follow for more, and I will see you in the next one. Hey everyone, day 23 of the 30-day mindful challenge. We are on mindful goal setting. I love this one. If you don't have your workbook yet, you can get it. The link's in my bio, or you can just follow along on a piece of paper or a journal. But staying on track and mindful about your goals is incredibly important in terms of succeeding and in terms of reaching them. And what I want you to do for this activity is write a goal statement down. And I don't want you to just write, I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to lose 25 pounds. There's a lot of things wrong with that statement. There's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight and be more healthy, but when you write down, I am going to lose weight, or I am going to stop eating junk food. Stop is a negative word. Lose is a negative word. I am going to, there's no definite time frame there. And then weight and junk food are the very thing that you want to kind of not necessarily over focus on, because they're going to remind you of the fact that you're doing something or in a space where you don't want to be. And that can cause you to feel negative and kind of revert. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to stop eating junk food. Yeah, I'll stop at some point. Yeah, junk food. Yeah, I've got dark chocolate. I've got some chocolate. Yeah, maybe I'll just go get some chocolate. You know, it's like you kind of remind yourself of the very thing you don't want to be doing or eating, and it's deflating. Do you ever tell a 2-year-old to stop doing something? It doesn't work. They want to do it more. So I don't want you to tell yourself to stop doing something, that you have to lose something or discontinue something. I want you to be positive in the goal statement. So I want you to say something like, I am taking amazing care of my body. I am being the most healthy I can be. Or I am well on my way to my fitness goals. Or I am buying a car next week, or next month, or next year, right? So then what you're going to do, keep it positive, don't use any negative language, and then rate your overall desirability of the goal. You know, I had worked with someone once who wanted to stop smoking, and the desirability of them stopping smoking was a 2. And so we had to really talk through that, because if they really don't want to stop smoking, but they know that they have to stop smoking, the steps that they come up with have to be really manageable, really doable, and hopefully motivating for them. So we had to really be clever about that. And they eventually did. They stopped smoking, which was awesome, but it took some time. So then you're going to write down all the steps you need to take in order to achieve that goal, and be very specific about it. If it's, stopping, eating of junk food, if you say, I'm taking great care of my body, then one of the statements there to achieve the goal could be, and these can have some negatives in them, but you don't want the overarching goal to be negative. But I also encourage you to try to keep it positive. So instead of saying remove junk food from cabinet, say replace foods that no longer serve me, or fill my cabinets with only healthy food. So that means that you're going to go shopping and get healthy food, and you're going to fill your cabinets with that and remove the food that is no longer serving you. Maybe you come up with a develop a healthy 3-meal eating plan. Maybe you download an app around healthy eating. Maybe you align with someone else who wants to do the same thing, either in your same household or someplace else. Really think about being very specific about all the things that will help you to feel successful and to achieve your goal. And then write down when you'll complete it by. And then, that could be a date there. And if it's something where you want to start a new practice or something like starting meditating, that's going to be ongoing. So it's not like there's going to be an end date, but you can put a start day. You can say, I will start, you can say start by such and such a date. And then write down when you've actually completed the goal. And again, for meditation or something like that, it would be ongoing. But if you, said you were going to get rid of junk food, or that might be ongoing as well. But if you wanted to buy a car, or if you wanted to lose a particular amount of weight, you can check when you complete each of the steps that you're putting down here. So when you've done it, did you download the app? Check, I did it. I'm going to do this by tomorrow. Check, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a meditation cushion because I want to start meditating. I'm going to do that by June 1st. Check, I did it. Right? So write the dates that you're going to do it and when you actually completed it. And then how confident, this is an important scale here, how confident are you that you're going to be able to achieve this goal? If your confidence level is like a 1 or a 2, then maybe you need to, and this needs to happen in order for that goal to be reached, you're going to need to pull that out and make that a goal in and of itself. So I'll give you the example. I had a young man say he wanted to buy a car, and buy a car was up here. And then he said, get money for a car. That was step number 1. And then his confidence level was like, this is 1 through 10, and I think he put 0 here. And I said, well, what does that mean? He said, well, I don't know how to get money. And I said, okay, let's pull that out and say, get money for a car first. Let that be your first goal. And then we talk through what the potentials were for that. So write that down. I hope this is helpful for you. Then put it somewhere where you can see it every single day. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it in your work bag or someplace on your desk, next to your bed, on a high visible area that you walk by every single day that can remind you of what you need to do. And then put reminders on your phone. Take a picture of it, put it on your phone, and put reminders on your phone every single day so that you can stay committed to that goal. I hope this was helpful for you. I'll see you in the next video. Day 24 is mindful media consumption. It's a good one. I'll see you then. Take care.